This segment, you know, I've been waiting on this one for a little bit, and people have been requesting me talk about this. Now, we all know I hate free speech. We all know this. I am a free speech hater. There's a lot of people out there that will be free speech defenders. They hate censorship. Me, I'm the opposite. I love censorship. I would love to censor anyone and everyone that disagrees with me. If you even think like, oh, hey, my favorite color is green, censored, because your favorite color shouldn't be green because green sucks. But anyway, so that's my situation. Just wanted to get all my full disclosures out. Now let's talk about Tulsi Gabbard, who is making a rumble.com account, and she made this video. Let's watch.
I may disagree with what you say, but I and every service member in this country is ready to sacrifice our life to protect your right to say it. Censorship of speech must end. There can be no democracy without free speech. I'll be launching my channel soon on rumble.com, where freedom of speech is celebrated. You can click subscribe to get our updates. I
gotta be honest, folks. Now, the thing about this video that does not trigger me is her talking about free speech. I don't give a shit. What does trigger me is the way that she's delivering this video. The fake smile. Hey, everyone. I'm Tulsi Gabbard, and I want to talk about free speech. You should follow me. Like, what the fuck? Like, she literally sounds like she's making a commercial. This is a commercial, folks. Like, you know when you go on fucking television, you scroll through and you see the bitch with the dry eyes or whatever, and like, or like, you know, the bitch who's like trying to feed her kids, but they're, you know, they're running through the kitchen, and then she drops the fucking egg, and then she like looks into her cupboard and see, oh, a box of cereal. That, like, she's got that attitude going on. What is happening? Okay, just watch it again, but with that in mind. Just watch it.
Disagree with what you say, but I and every service member in this country is ready to sacrifice our life to protect your right to say it. Censorship of speech must end. There can be no democracy without free speech. I'll be launching my channel soon on rumble.com, where freedom of speech is celebrated. You can click subscribe to get our updates.
The fucking fade out and the fade in. This is some bizarre stuff, folks. Now, this is something I've called, everyone knows I called this. Tulsi Gabbard was signaling that she was a right-winger. Now, some people found out about that when her last thing that she ever did as a congresswoman was put out a bill that was targeting transgender kids. That was her last thing that she did as a congresswoman, was attack transgender kids. Great stuff. So some people figured that out at that point. For me, I knew Tulsi Gabbard was no good when she was buddying up to Modi in India when he started destroying the lives of people in Kashmir. Tulsi was going on a defense spree, you know? And also then you look into that relationship and they're buddies. Like, Modi was like sending messages to her wedding and shit. It's creepy, motherfucker. So that's when I know. That's when I was like, okay, Tulsi's no good. Then she came out against Medicare for All. Then she dropped out and endorsed Joe Biden. You remember that? Remember when she endorsed Joe Biden? When it was Bernie versus Biden, she endorsed Joe Biden. What? 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 That's bizarre. It's bizarre, right? And anyone who is like going on the Tulsi train at all throughout the 2020 primary is a loser. Don't trust anything they have to say, at least for a couple more months. Let them try to get a sunset period on that one. But like, this shit is like, what on God's green motherfucking earth is going on here? And this whole Rumble thing, I don't even know what Rumble is. Should I click this link or should I? I don't even know. But Rumble is apparently this new right-wing bullshit. To my understanding, I think also there's another part of the story. If this is the same story. Okay, yeah, so? Yeah, so if you're thinking, oh, Tulsi Gabbard's joining this because she loves free speech. Psych! Psych! They're being paid. They're being paid. Also, Glenn Greenwald's hopping on this, but I'll make a separate video on him maybe tomorrow. The fast-growing YouTube rival, blah, blah, blah. It paying hundreds of thousands of dollars She is being paid. So she doesn't even care about censorship. She doesn't give a fuck. She's getting paid. And remember when I said this is a commercial? She's getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for a 27-second commercial. No good, folks. No good. I mean, like, when you're really thinking about it, at the end of the day, anyone that would sell their fucking... I don't even...
Only the really,
There you go.
I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
That went over the screen because my last known VLC point was on that monitor. But either way, the lowest IQ, folks.